Okay, so I hope the sound quality is okay. It appears to have been on the mend in recent videos, so hopefully that will be the same for this one. I just want to speak briefly about the issue of consumer rights, false advertising, and the position that leaves the customer in. I've had a few experiences recently whereby I've went to pay for something in the shop and they were going to charge more than the stated price on the little label. Um, This is irritating, but it does open up questions because if a customer is not assertive, then ostensibly a business can really get away with that. Now, I appreciate in a busy shop environment, sometimes certain things can slip a manager's attention. And by the way, I think this applies whether it be a small business or a big supermarket. Um, but if a manager is too busy, I think they should designate an employee to do that, to be responsible for that sort of thing, just making sure that the prices that is keyed into the till is the same as the prices that are stated. Um, the thing is, usually it's not big amounts. We're talking like 50p's, £1. That's not the sort of amount that is going to break the bank. But for me, it's not the amount; it's the principle. Um, and actually, if they do this with every customer, it starts to add up, and they make a small profit. So I think it's bad business. I think a busy manager should get an employee to make sure that that correlates with the price on the till. I don't think there's any reason not to. The same applies for false advertising. If you go to a venue and the website clearly states a certain price, then you go there and it turns out to be more. That's irritating. I mean, you may have brought the exact change. Say, for example, you're going for a swim or whatever. I think giving people the clear information, the correct information is extremely important. I don't think it's a trivial matter. I had an experience actually in a swim pool a while back, and they did charge more. And when I raised that with them, I said, "Well, look, the website says." They just said, "Oh yeah, that needs to be updated." No apology, nothing at all. Now, to me, that was just rude. I do understand that sometimes prices change with inflation, with the way that an economy is, but I think it is an obligation for a business to let people know. And it isn't just about pricing, it's also about time. So, for example, if a website states that something will close at 9:30, I don't think they should just close at 8:30 without telling people. I think there should be a sort of consistency. Now, I appreciate in some smaller businesses, you wouldn't get a consistent number of customers, so they may be a little bit more flexible. But even then, I think they should give some sort of indication that it's not a set sort of time. For me, it's just a matter of principle. If I was running a business, being honest with customers would be extremely high on my list of priorities because it sets good trading standards. It gives the company a reputation. And I feel quite strongly about that. So, to conclude, it's in itself, it may seem like a trivial issue, and that may be down to an honest mistake. Sometimes, when it happens more than once, especially in the same shop, you start to wonder, well, are they up to something here? And another quick point I'd make, sometimes, especially in the UK, we have this kind of notion a small business is always virtuous. It's not necessarily the case. Just because a business is small doesn't give them a green light to behave any other way from a professional business. I take the view that if you have a workforce of two or you have a workforce of 1,000, you have to be honest with customers. Um, to me, that's just a matter of principle. And if I was running a business, I would ensure that the prices on my till were the same as those on the shelves. It's just a matter of principle. So let me know your thoughts. Have you experienced being conned out of money, or maybe I shouldn't say conned, but have you felt that you lost money because a shop misled you in that way? It depends on the person. I think some people would be very assertive and make a big issue out of it. Other people may not care. But my point of view is it may only seem like 50p or 50 cents, but if they're doing that with everyone, they're making a small profit that is on a false premise. So I think it's wrong. Let me know your thoughts about false advertising. Thanks for watching.